Hey, what's up guys, this is Johan, and on this video I'll be working on, I think, one of the most annoying things of when it comes to this hobby or any hobby that includes wires, and that is cable management. So currently this is my situation. Have kind of all the panels off and whatnot, and it's my control board I building or rebuilding. At first I had it on this side of the aquarium, and it was doing okay, but I kind of didn't want it there. I wanted it like my old aquarium, my 75, the way I had it right up front with all my gadgets and everything, where I could just see it, so I wouldn't have to run around the entire aquarium. It's like right there. So I wanted to do that, but the problem was that I think a lot of people have the same issue, is that aquarium wires for like all your lights and like your different pumps and whatever, it's like maybe 6 foot long cables. So that's definitely not long enough to go across an entire peninsula tank. If I had like a regular aquarium that was up against the wall, it wouldn't be such an issue. But because I have a peninsula tank where there's no wires on this side for anything, and they're not coming down on this side, they're only going over the top and then coming down and then around, that is, the wires aren't long enough. So what I did, I went on Amazon and I found this cable. It kind of was hard to find them, but it's basically extension for the US standard plug. And I just ran them, drill some holes through the braces that I have here, so the holes won't really remove from any of the structural integrity because it's pulling away from each other, and it's a circle, so it should be fine. So I have a couple holes right here and then another for the other brace right there, and that just comes down. That way I could have a few cables here. So for example, the lights that I run, all the cables are coming down from up top, and then the cable will be short right here, but because I have the extension, I could easily plug it up right here, mount it back here. And so that's my task for today. I've been, like I said, working on it since last night, but now I'm to a point where I think it could be easily done, just wires. And I also went ahead and labeled each of these so it could be easily identified. Like this is cable number 6, and I'll just match it up with cable number 6 over there, or port number 6 on the apex. That way it's just easy for me to go ahead and plug things in. But I'll give you guys a quick update on the tank. Lights are off, but I can still give you guys a little view on things. Fish are doing good. These two are actually clearing a path right here, so I think they're gonna lay some eggs. And I put these rocks right there so they could have somewhere to lay the eggs, because they started to hang around right here. The two other clowns are still, one's right here and then one's all the way over there. Oh no, actually it's right there. So all the fish are like in this area, just chilling. I did get a new coral that is a frog spawn. I'll probably do like a little update once I get all the wires in and the lights and stuff. So let me go ahead and do the wiring quickly. I'll probably put you guys on tripod and do like a quick little montage or whatever. Alright guys, so I am all done with the control board area. Only thing, couple things I'm missing to do is just add some way of mounting my tablet. That should go right here. Not sure how I'm gonna do it just yet. I'd like to probably, actually let me get it. It's right up here. I might mount it like up here. So as you can see, it's my display for my Apex stuff. But I'd like to maybe mount it like here or like right there, because if it's right here I can't really see it from standing up, but if it's like right here it kind of looks good, but from the sides there's like a whole lot of space, so I gotta figure out how I want to mount it, but I might end up mounting it right there so it fits right into place. That's that. And I may move this controller. This is for my main return pump. May move it up to right there, above or behind the controller. I mean the tablet. Not sure yet. The bottom looks really empty right now because I don't have every single one of my controllers the original way I had mounted it. But that's gonna be fine if I want to add anything else later. So my two other controllers are around to this side. I just have them right here. One for my ice cap and then one for my other Cable pump, and those pumps are right there. So there's the Cable pump and then there goes the ice cap, and those are just right here because the cables aren't long enough, the actual pump cables. I think I've seen some extensions different places online that I might go ahead and get interested in, like seeing how I could get them. So that's that. The next thing I gotta work on is trying to figure out how I'm gonna, the main like cable mess that's back here. So I might just get a piece of board that just kind of hide it, but all the stuff I made sure there's like drip loops in different places and different things, but it still looks like rat's nest of wire. So at least that is back here and it's not underneath the main area of the tank. So there's only some wires that's here that comes up. That's one little wire that comes down, and then one wire that goes up. Every other wire is like kind of almost hidden. You don't see them because they're like up there, going through the holes and stuff and going across. So just looking straight on at the sump area, looks pretty neat. Might need to probably clean up these wires, make them go straight up, but for the most part, not too bad. Did take me like 2 days in total, and then today I was trying to do a video, so it kind of added some time with it. But yeah, looks good. Let me pop on the orange filter so you guys could see the tank and whatnot. Got a little orange filter on, and now you can kind of see what the tank looks like. All the other corals and whatever that's changed. For the most part, nothing really has changed that much. All the corals are still doing well, except for only one coral. Not sure what's going on with it. I'll get into it once I get close to it. So all the corals are still here on the egg crate that I laid. I just left them there, let them do their thing, so they could bounce back and not bounce back, but actually start growing. This hammer is doing fine. This green Monty is holding steady. It's not showing any growth, but it's not showing any death. One coral I do have that I was saying that I do have problems. This one orange Monty, I'm not sure why, but you could see how it's starting to be bleached. Not sure what's going on with it. It was originally right here, but for some reason it started to bleach out, so I moved it over here thinking that hey, when I originally put it on the other side it needed more light, and now it's time to bleach. So I'm gonna leave it for a couple more days, and then if nothing changes, I'm probably gonna break off the edges that still has shown growth, and then move this dying colony down to the sand bed, because these little pieces right here come straight from this dying coral. So not sure what's going on with it. It's just, dying back. Nothing to this rock I added in week before last, so right before last week's update, and you can see it's starting to be really brown, just going for its cycle, the diatom cycle, and that probably has something to do with this as well being on here. So I'm gonna move that really soon. Coral I talked to you about earlier, it's this one. It is a frog spawn, one of my favorite corals of all time. Only thing I wish I could get another frog spawn that is the opposite of this. So this has purple tentacles with green tips. I would like the other one with green tentacles and purple tips. That's my original, actually my favorite coral of all time. But this has 2 heads, nice good size. Got it for $40 a head, so 2 heads about $80, and then has some little heads popping out around the side. So I love this coral a lot. And then the fish are all doing fine, and you can see they want to be fed and whatnot, but they've been eaten all day long. Kind of been in the dark because I've been mainly doing the electronic system, I mean the wiring, trying to revamp the wiring. I did have one light on, but not as bright as this aquarium is right now, so I gotta go ahead and start clearing out some of the stuff, moving this coral. Well, I'll give it a couple more days before I move it, just to see what it does. I still think I should move it like tonight, but I'll give it a little more time. Then there's a nice little zoanthid. I'm not sure what it's called right there. I'm not sure how well it comes up on camera, but it is basically a blue coral, a blue zoanthid. It has blue center and then green little tentacles, I guess. It's actually doing really well, and it's already starting to produce other heads. So just having something different from all the regular corals, because if you do know, like most corals in the aquarium hobby is green, a little bit of orange, some red. It's mainly green and red. So it's nice to get something that's a different color, like a nice blue, or even like some of the purples, bright purples or pink. I remember I did have a pink rock floor anemone at one point in time. But yeah, so that kind of wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like it, go ahead and thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions, anything I should change. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one.